Good afternoon, YouTubers, or good morning, good whatever. I am back from Alaska. I did 11,631 miles on this bike. Went out through Yellowstone, or well, first I went up through Michigan, wrapped around all the Great Lakes. I went to North Dakota, just a little bit. Then I hit South Dakota, went to Sturgis, did Mount Rushmore, did Needles Highway, did Badlands. Then I headed over to Wyoming, did Devil's Tower. That was a pretty cool thing. Then I did some more riding out to Yellowstone, rode through Yellowstone, did the Old Faithful, rode through Yellowstone. That was a good time. And then rode up through Glacier National Park. That was a pretty good ride. The road was closed because of a avalanche over the winter, I guess. So I couldn't go all the way through that, but I rode to the avalanche part and turned around and went back. It was a good ride. Then I rode up to Canada. Went through Red Deer. I stayed in Red Deer, Canada, British Columbia, Yukon. Went to Dawson Creek. Dawson Creek, hit the Alaska Highway. Rode the Alaska Highway all the way to Fairbanks. That was a pretty good ride. Seeing a bunch of bear and stuff. Then spent a couple days in Fairbanks. Went on up and hit the Dalton Highway. Took that all the way up to Prudhoe Bay. Spent the night at Coldfoot. Coldfoot. Spent the night at Coldfoot. And that was a good time. Went up to Prudhoe Bay, spent the night there, come back to Coldfoot, spent another night there, and started my way home. Pretty much almost the same route, other than I got down to Dawson Creek, and then I came across Canada into the northern part of North Dakota. Came across North Dakota, top part of North Dakota, into Michigan, or into Minnesota, and then into Wisconsin, and then back across Michigan by Picture Rock again, and then came down, and then I went around. I came across Mackinac Bridge, and then I went across, or rode along Lake Huron. That was a pretty good ride. It's pretty warm out here. I was pretty cold the whole trip. I mean, it was 60s, 50s, 60s most of my trip. A few 70s. Wasn't until I got close to home is when I started getting warm. And like right now, it's, I don't know, 80. But yeah, the bike did excellent. The bike did perfect. I mean, I've killed some bugs. It needs a good cleaning. It needs a new chain and sprocket. It needs new tires. I need to get these boxes off there. I mean, they were great for the trip, but I don't like them. Too wide. The tires did great. I mean, they lasted the whole trip. They were the Dunlop Mission, I think. Let me look here. Dunlop Trail Max Mission. Dunlop Trail Max Mission. They did excellent. Front tire did really good. Back tire pretty good. I mean, it's worn out. I seen some bear. I seen some moose. I seen a muskox. I seen mountain goat, antelope, deer. I've seen plenty of deer, coyotes, bobcat. I seen a bobcat. That was kind of awesome. The journey was great. The journey was great. I went a little over budget. I budgeted $100 a day. I was gone. This is my 40th day, so I'm counting it. I spent $4,000 and I had $1,000 in cash with me. And I spent $700 in cash. So I think I'm $700 over at my budget, my daily budget. But on the way back, I stayed in a bunch of hotels, which it'd have been cheaper if I'd stayed, if I'd camped. I did camp a lot, but I got lazy. I got lazy. So I started staying in hotels. It's a whole lot easier to just take a couple little bags in than it is to set up a tent, tear down a tent, get back on the road, put a wet tent away. But it's a whole lot cheaper that way if you're doing a tent thing. If I was doing it different, if I was doing it again, I'd probably like to be with somebody that's really, I don't know, you'd have to be pretty comfortable with each other, I guess. And you could split hotels and you wouldn't have to take camping gear. There's plenty of places to stay on the way, plenty of food to pick up. You wouldn't have to take camping gear, lighten your load some, make it a more enjoyable ride. You'd stop and see more places. You'd have somebody to share stuff with. But other than that, I don't know. So one of the first things I would decide on this trip is camping or hotels. Doing both, you got to take a lot of stuff with you. Hotels are a lot easier, a little more expensive. But yeah, it's been a good trip, a great trip. I'll give you a walk around the bike here real quick. I did crack the sacrificial windscreen there on the headlight, but it saved the headlight. The tires are pretty, I mean, that ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. I mean, there's still a 1/4 inch there. The back, there's nothing in the middle there, but there's still a lot there. So I think I'm good for a little while more. I did drop the bike. Dropped the bike once. And it bent my box. You can see it there. It bent the box. So that was the only catastrophe thing, really. And that wasn't too bad. It is dirty. It is dirty. I lost a couple bolts in the handlebars on the Dalton Highway. Heated grips worked out really good. Used them a lot more than I thought I was going to use them. My homemade hand guards there, or extenders, they worked excellent. Yeah, a milk jug cut in half. They worked, kept a lot of water and air off my hands. Because when it's 50, it's cold. Wore out my chain and sprocket. Yeah, that needs replaced. Never did use my 1 gallon of fuel. Never used that. I could get anywhere, depending on my speed. When I was going 70, I'd get 43 miles to a gallon. When I was going 35 to 55, I would get 53 miles to a gallon. I got a 6-gallon tank on there. That did perfect. This thing here, I don't know if I like it or not. I definitely don't like it. But I carried my phone in there and my water jug there. So that gave me water on the way. That was nice. I didn't have to carry it on my back. Yeah, it needs a good cleaning. Good cleaning. But everything worked out great. So, would I do it again? Yes, but with somebody. Me and the wife's going to do it in the truck. Yeah. It was a good time. Glad I did it. Glad to be home. So I got a lot of stuff to do at the house. A lot of stuff to do at the house. I got a car to go pick up. Yeah, I got a car to go pick up that I'm going to rebuild. I got my Bobcat I got to fix first. That's the first thing I got to do. I got to build a lean-to on the side of my barn. I'm thinking about getting a car cover for my camper. And I got some riding to do. Summer's not over, so I'm going to keep riding. I appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe. Ask any questions. I'll try to get back to everything. But yeah, this was awesome. I mean, some people will never get to Alaska. I'm glad I did. And it was awesome. Yeah, I got over 1,000 subscribers on the way. I just appreciate everybody watching. And I'll try to do some more stuff. So just subscribe and like and do all that kind of stuff, because I finally hit 1,000 subscribers. So I appreciate it. And I'll talk to you later. Have a fantastic day. Later.